この人をスタジオにゲストとして迎えております。ドクター&メディックスの、ドクターです。Welcome.
Hello. Nice to meet you. All right.
People call you Doc or what?
Doctor, yeah. Doctor, Doc, anything like that, yeah. That'll do. So it's better than George Michael, but never mind.
Yeah. You started as a disc jockey for Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. Well, actually, I started just before Alice in Wonderland. I had my own club that I called the Clinic.
Clinic.
Yeah, and I used to DJ at the Clinic as the Doctor, hence that's the connection, so Doctor Clinic. And the Clinic lasted for about a year.
About a year. Some profit?
No, not really. It was a terrible club. In fact, everything I did before the Medics was truly awful, and that it was never a success. We had the club, the Clinic, and then before we formed the Medics, I got together with the guitarist, Steve Maguire, and we formed a duet called the Axemen.
Axemen.
Yeah, and that was so bad. We played twice, and I think we got bottled off twice.
When did you decide you make a record?
Right, well, just after the Axemen was a disaster, me and Steve decided, well, let's form a band, and at that time we just wanted to make one record. The whole point of forming the Medics was just for one record, and then we were going to split up. And this was almost 5 years ago now, so we did just that. We got together, we got our bass player in, our drummer in, we changed from the X-Men to Doctor and the Medics. We chose the name because it was the first name we thought of. Coming from the Doctor, we just said Doctor and the Medics, that was it. We didn't give it too much thought because we were only going to be together for one record. So we got together, we made the one record, which was called The Druids Are Here, which again was a funny song. So we made the record and then we said, right, that's it, we've made the record, now let's split up. Except the only thing we failed to do was split up. So here we are 5 years later, still waiting to split up. We just kept on going because we found we enjoyed making music so much. We just stayed together, and slowly and surely we just got to this stage here.
Like Waterloo, you do cover, right? A Spirit in the Sky.
Yeah. Well, Waterloo was our, if you like, it was our sort of joke at ourselves as well, because what we'd done was we'd got to #1 in England with Spirit in the Sky, and then our second single of ours, which we were very pleased about, was Burn, and we were thinking, what should we do for Christmas? In 1986 in England, it's been the year of the cover version. There have been so many cover versions. I think someone estimated it at over 100 cover versions. We, of course, are not innocent by having got to #1 with Spirit in the Sky. So we thought, we want to do something silly for Christmas. Okay, we're as big a culprit as anyone. Let's do the worst cover version we can think of.
Time Machine. 1967! ポップスのクラシックをお送りするタイムマシーン。今週は1967年のこの大ヒット曲です。Daydream Believer, The Monkees。いかがでしたでしょうか。1967年11月、全米でNo.1になったモンキーズの大ヒット曲をご覧いただきました。このモンキーズなんですけども、当時ビートルズに対抗してハリウッドで人工的に作られたグループでありまして、メンバーのルックスやパーソナリティを中心にオーディションで選ばれたために、音楽の演奏力がほとんどなくて、最初の頃の彼らのコンサートではステージの裏で別のバンドが演奏していたそうであります。レコードの方も彼らが実際に演奏しないで、当時無名だったレオン・ラッセル、ニール・ダイヤモンドといった人たちが担当していまして、数多くのヒット曲を生み出しています。1968年にグループは解散。その後元騎手をやっておりましたデイビー・ジョーンズを中心に再結成が何回かなされましたけども、去年That Was Then, This Is Now というレコードが大ヒットいたしまして、昔のモンキーズのアルバムが軒並みチャートに入ってくるという異常現象が生まれました。さて、1967年のヒット曲といえばユオン・ワーウィックの小さな願い。ビートルズの愛こそはすべて。ローリングストーンズのルービー・チューズデイなどがありました。The Star of the Week。今週のスター・オブ・ザ・ウィークは Paul McCartney。曲はアルバム Press to Play からアメリカでのセカンドシングル Stranglehold。
I talked to Hugh Padgham, who produced the album, and I said, okay, what do you think about who we should use and stuff? Who's good? Who do you like? And between us, we came up with a couple of names: Jerry Maratta, Carlos Alamo, the others you mentioned, except Eric Stewart was the other. And really, it wasn't intentional to have millions of people. It just worked out that way. So I started writing with Eric Stewart, who used to be with Tennessee. Because in thinking about how I was going to approach the writing, the normal way I tend to do it, kind of post-Beatle, would be sit down on my own at a piano or with a guitar, plonk away and wait till an idea came. But I remembered that the fun, half the fun anyway, of writing with John in the early days had been sitting over two acoustic guitars. That was the formula we always used. He'd sit there, I'd sit here, kind of chinga, just start in any key. And I could normally, it's easier than just looking at yourself. It's obviously much more objective. So you could just look at what he's doing on guitar and sort of copy him, or he'll copy me. And if you see him do something good, you say, oh, that's good. And it's better than looking in the mirror. So I always found that like a very nice way to work, because you're kicking off each other. If you see something bad happen, you can see it easier. If he suggests some words that are good or crummy, it's easier to see than looking for stuff in your own brain.
ところで80年代に入ってポール・マッカートニーはスティービー・ワンダーとやった曲とマイケル・ジャクソンとやった曲以外は大したヒット曲に恵まれませんでした。そこで今回はロックっぽいイメージでヒットを狙ったんですけども、予想に反して最悪の結果に終わりそうであります。しかしポール・マッカートニーは立派なスタジオを持っておりまして、何もない日は朝の9時から夕方の5時までスタジオに入りまして曲を作る人でありまして、去年は約100曲くらいの曲を作ったところでありますが、今回もフィル・ラモーンのプロデューサーに加えまして、すでに次の LP の録音を完了したということです。次の LP を発売する時に合わせて、彼は7年ぶりのワールドツアーを計画していると思います。では今週のトップ10もう一回振り返ってみましょう。10位 Don't Get Me Wrong The Pretenders。 9位 Land of Confusion Genesis。 8位 Control Janet Jackson。 7位 The Way It Is Bruce Hornsby and the Range。 6位 C'est La Vie Robbie Neville。 5位 Is This Love Survivor。 4位 Shake You Down Gregory Abbott。 3位 Notorious Duran Duran。 2位 Everybody Have Fun Tonight Wang Chan。 そして今週の第1位は Walk Like an Egyptian Bangle。ということで歌の面白さ、それからビデオの賑やかさも手伝いましてバングルスが1位です。しかし久々にチャートに、登場いたしましたデュラン・デュラン、それから新人のロビー・ネビル、グレゴリー・アボット、これも強力であります。かなりチャート面白くなりそうであります。来週はどうなんでしょうか。